For the Neighbour of the Year award, we were looking for someone really special, someone who'd done something extraordinary for their neighbours. To present the award, the couple whose TV viewers chose the winner, please welcome Richard and Judy.
This year, we featured the 4 final nominees, out of very many of them, of the Good Neighbour of the Year on this morning. And a phone vote decided the winner. There was Gail McCann. Gail is fighting back at drug dealers on her Glasgow estate. There was Emily Ward, who rented a disused council block to set up a thriving arts centre for kids in London. And there was Kath Keenan, who donated her kidney to her neighbour's son.
Well, all the nominees are examples of individuals, and interestingly in this category, all women, who are willing to go that step further to help those around them. But the viewers voted overwhelmingly for one lady. The winner of Neighbour of the Year is a 79-year-old great-great-grandmother whose story astounded us all.
2 years ago, a gang of drug dealers began terrorising this estate in Manchester. Norah Peyton had lived there for 26 years.
And I thought, no way am I going to let a handful of villains destroy our lives.
She saved the estate. She had the guts to do something about it.
Right, Clara. I used to go out and tell them to move off. They didn't live here. And they went telling my people to move. If anyone was moving, it was them.
It was the beginning of a nightmare for Norah. As crime spiralled on the estate, the gang started to throw missiles and fireworks at her house in a 9-month campaign of intimidation designed to drive her from her home.
They threatened me. They said they'd burn my home down. They put petrol to my letterbox. The worst part for me was at night time, sitting on the chair with a bowl of water at my front door and a bucket beside me, waiting for the petrol to come through the door that they had threatened me with. I was scared. I was terrified, but I wouldn't show it. I just would not let them know that I was frightened of them.
But the drug dealer's reign of terror was to go one horrifying step further.
This day I went out with a washing can, and one boy was just handing drugs over at my gate. I said, just go. I said, you don't live here. He said, who'll make me? I said, I will. And with that he put sand in his coat pocket and took out a gun and he fired a shot at me. Only I jumped back. I know I'd be dead today.
The bullet narrowly missed Norah and blasted into the path behind her. Undeterred, she carried on gathering evidence against the gang. Police used her front room for a surveillance operation, which finally led to the arrest of 23 drug dealers.
I would like a dozen Norahs and we wouldn't have any problems at all. If we had people like that who were brave enough to stand up and fight crime, it'd be fantastic. She's just great.
My father fought in the 1914-18 war. He said, we fought so when you grow up, you'll have freedom of speech, freedom of want, and freedom from fear. And no way there's too many men gave their lives for a handful of little bullies to think they're going to terrorise us.
She's the woman who would not give in. She is 80 next month, Norah Peyton.
I want to thank everybody that voted me for this award. And I also hope people will take note of what I did. This is our world and our country. Why should we let anybody destroy it for us?